Hello. What is up, everybody? Uh, what's up? Come on. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Taco. How are you both doing today? We are. There we go. Game is finally loading in. We are doing more Loader Woder today. It is another Saturday. Yeah, last week. Yesterday, we finished the Ineluctable Prison. Yeah, it's a Johnny Cat. And stuff and things. We have, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much what was I doing? What was I there was like something that I wanted to wait for. Ow, goddamn claws directly in my fucking thigh. Why always with the claws in the thigh? Hi. It like entirely derailed my fucking thought process. It is gone. Council events. Yeah. It was something like that. It was something like that. So yeah, we will figure that out as soon as, the game loads. Um was it ow, god damn. Jesus. Hey, get away from that. Get away from that. Stop it. So what this little bastard does as he's stabbing my fucking legs is he will rub his head up against the corner of my desk so fucking hard that he like feels the need to like extend his claws so that he can have, you know, a better grip on reality, I guess. Unfortunately, in this case, reality is my fucking inner thigh, and I would prefer to not have him, exsanguinate me by fucking cutting into my leg arteries. I need to find the brush. I lost the brush for these cats. I have like 3 brushes for these cats in this fucking trailer. This trailer is not large, and yet I cannot find any of them. They don't have a grip on reality nor a single thought between those ears. Yeah, that's true. He's an orange cat. They are the spaz. They are the collective spaz. He was doing that this morning. I get home from work. I sit down to eat my breakfast. And this motherfucker gets the zoomies. And what he does when he gets the zoomies is he will, especially if I have my bedroom door open, which I don't right now because it's actually a little bit warm today, so I got it closed off so that I can cool off my room a bit. But I had it open this morning. What he'll do is he will sprint into my bedroom from the hallway, jump up on my bed, and then up onto my chair with so much force that fucking cat will fucking jerk the chair to one side. And he will almost go off the other side. Like, he comes up at this chair with so much fucking momentum that he almost slings himself off the other side of it. It's insanity. Okay, so actually, I'm not waiting on these. That's his training course, pretty much. But he needs to fucking stop. He needs to fucking stop it, because his training course involves me being fucking jerked around. And I don't appreciate it. How much of that came through? This is me just beating on my keyboard. Okay, so we are heading to How's your fridge situation going? You still have the swell? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have the mini fridge for the foreseeable future. I'm hoping sometime next month I will be able to get like a chest freezer to be able to use, because right now I basically don't have a freezer. The fridge that I got technically has one, but it's about this fucking tall. So I can fit like a frozen pizza in the freezer that I currently have. And that's about it. So I'm currently going sans freezer, which isn't that big of a deal. Just means that I can't keep my massive bag of chicken nuggets that I usually have in the house. I guess we just leave, right? We just go? Yeah, because I could probably get to Is and back before that next, use advantage of your Walmart employees discount to push a little more to buy a bigger, more permanent fridge instead of spending twice. Because I bought this one at Walmart, and it was one of the best fridges that they had available, that I could get that day. Oh, there's like stuff up here that I could do. We'll do that after Is. We'll do that after Is. I said that I was going to go do Is today. I'm not going to get distracted again. We're going to Is. What is this one? Camp on the Fairy Bastion. All right, so we're going to go here. Why did I get stopped? Wait, is there an army somewhere? Usually when I get stopped, there's an army somewhere that I need to deal with. Not seeing one. Wait. Okay, maybe not. That was odd. Oh, it's because of this. Come on, give me Rangers or Hell Knights. Be careful not to leave the Elven Note on the map. You can't go back to it after finding the scar. Thank you for telling me. Okay, so wait. Military is based on the number of units that I have, correct? $108,132 of the number of units you are recruiting. So, like the number of barracks and stuff that I have. Or the number I have recruited total. Saving a lot of money and then hiring all the mercenaries and all that. Yeah, that's kind of actually what I was thinking about doing. That's actually kind of what I was thinking. Is just buy a bunch of these. Because, like, I have a fuck ton of finance points, right? And I don't really need that many. The last power on your hotbar also helps a lot. Gold arms. Oh, yeah. Here, let us do that. I wonder if it does it... I wonder if it does it per day or something. It's not that good in this run. Yeah. I get that. It's only 3, like, because I'm only technically Mythic 3. One of these days, I'm gonna have to force myself to not do a Legend run. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna... Oh, wait. Oh, wait, there were fucking marksmen in this. Oh, shit, these are expensive. Oh, no, it doesn't. Legend is one of the most boring paths for me. I love Legend because I love making builds. I love making builds in general, so the more levels I have to play with, the more I love it. All right. So I could actually just get rid of all of these, because I don't care about any of those. Nor these. But I can send the Rangers down here. And then swap them into here. Hooray. Hell yeah. Okay, so I just need to recruit a whole bunch of people. Got it. Understood. I don't need to worry about the fatigue that I have on my characters. Oh, I do need to make sure that I get the rest of the party, though, so let's do that real quick. Add. Do not skip time. What I like to do is hire as much units as I can and then dismiss them all until I only have one type of unit I really like and is slow to get, so I can get a lot of them in one go. That's fair. That's fair. Like, honestly, if I wanted to min-max this, I would probably, like, with my main army, what I would do is I would probably get my marksmen. Like, what I would do is I would go in here, split the marksmen off into their own, and then do everything with the marksmen. Think of the Silver Dragon. Yeah. Stuff like that. I just think that, the marksmen... Honestly, what I would do is I would probably replace the Rangers with a second group of marksmen. If I were trying to, like, hyper min-max. Like, I would just split the marksmen into 2 groups and just have 2 sets of marksmen. Is there anything... Oh, wait, I could just Abyssal Summon. What happens if I don't have any demons in my armies? Because I actually don't. Oh, I didn't realize that I had honor guards in here. Oh, well, it's not a big deal. What happens if I do this? Wait. What happens if I do this? Because this one I actually can. Oh, you do actually get demons. And then I can... Only 30? Really? They're only worth 5 each? Oh shit, this reduces my energy point income by 20%. Wait, am I good on energy? Yeah, I'm good on energy. I'm good on energy pretty much forever. It's not min-maxing for me, it's just that some units are very limited in how fast often you can... Yeah. I'm talking about, like actively doing things that don't make intuitive sense to be able to maximize your output. If you're just trying to get one type of unit, that's one thing. Like, if you just want your army to be one type of unit, that's one thing. But if you're like, all right, I'm gonna split this part of my army off to a completely separate army and then use all the abilities to maximize that one unit and then bring it back into my main army, That's not as intuitive as just, I want to only have one unit. Or one type of unit. And I just want to focus incredibly hard on this one type of unit, right? I am going to get rid of these stretches, though. Okay, anyway. Is time. Now. I'm thinking we save Galfrey. So we don't have to worry about the banner because what's his name? The asshole is still alive. So because we saved the asshole and he's still around, we can leave the banner alone. The banner is fine. Yeah, that guy. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's not that. It's Cleansing Flames. Cleansing Flames gets rid of fatigue. He is OP plot-wise. He is. A total asshole. A total and complete dick. But he is incredibly strong. Now, the question is, I don't actually know how to get here without triggering one of the other areas first. There is the dinosaur. Bismuth, step forward. All right. Did you give the lexicon to Galfrey? Nope. All right, I'm going to save. Oh, I know that she's with the dragon.
Is the erstwhile heart of Sarkoris.
Just go straight to her.
In twain. A dead city turned death trap. One who enters may never leave.
If you go to the... I know. You can roam freely until you visit one of those 3 places. I just remember, I think I tried to do this once before, and I just, like, clicked on her on the map, and it auto-pathed me into one of the other 2 areas. That's why I'm a bit hesitant. I'm really curious how she answers this.
Regret poisons the will and the mind. I've long since forgotten what regret feels like.
You go near the library to get to her? Okay. Yeah, maybe one of my guys just like... You know how pathfinding works in this game. Maybe one of my guys is just like, I want to go this way. Which, with a party as large as mine, I actually kind of have to worry about.
I have tried. I have tried many things to no avail. The wound is in our souls, yours and mine. And if even I, its architect, failed to find a way to be rid of it, or at least halt its harmful influence, then no such way exists. But that is not why I have come. I am here to give you a warning. Listen closely. Descari knows of your arrival. This entire city is a trap he's set for you. The reckless queen was lured here, and I imagine she is rushing headlong toward her own destruction as we speak.
I didn't know that giving her the lexicon changes where she spawns in here. So you could technically save all 3 if you give her the lexicon and Holrun is alive? Huh. I did not know that.
Many of your allies are here, and their camp is about to be attacked. The very same camp at which the reckless queen left your banner. The Sword of Valor.
That's actually kind of cool. I like that. This is interesting. Okay, so this right here is really stupid. Right? Like, the Sword of Valor is not just a banner, right? It's kind of a weapon. It negates some of the abilities of demons. Why would you leave the Sword of Valor behind at any point? Like, I feel like you would keep that with the queen at all times. It prevents a demon from teleporting in and assassinating the queen. Right? Like, I feel like this right here is a horrific tactical error. As a gold dragon, you can save Terendelev, the queen, and the banner. No shit. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot.
The city is also home to the Temple of Stone Manuscripts, one of the few surviving arcane libraries in Sarkoris. Some of my research is held there on Discari's orders, and the Locust Lord's minions are laying waste to it at this very moment. Turn back and you'll lose everything. But if you charge forward, you'll be heading into an ambush. He will let you pass deeper into the city, and then all will descend into chaos. Iz has rotted away. It is steeped in abyssal emanations. Once Discari breaks through, the consequences will be horrific. Choose, then, what is more valuable to you, and what you wish to save in time. Your allies and the banner, the queen, or knowledge itself. Knowledge. It's time. I know this won't be our last meeting, so I will not bid you farewell.
Bye. Okay, so I think Eldrie's logic is that she left the banner back at the camp to protect the place where in her remaining army. It is also where she would go back after each mission. Yeah, but like if you just keep it with you and also keep your army with you, like this isn't like she's marching to another place and she just decided to go off on her own. Like is the mission right now, right? She is trying to reclaim Iz at this moment. So she should have her army with her. She should have the Sword of Valor with her. They should all be in the same spot because this is an active military mission. Right? Like I feel like it's just a really stupid thing to not have them all together. It's one of those, you know, like I guess you could say that that's like putting all your eggs in one basket, but this is also a last ditch effort, like desperation move anyway, right? All right, so if I just click here, there's going to be demons in the way. I don't know why I thought that I could actually just run straight here. I'm actually kind of surprised that that didn't kill there. Oh my god, Boromir can teleport again. Ah, damn it. Wait, what is this for save? Oh, pretty damn good. All right. All right, I guess. I guess I'll allow it. Hi? Okay, wait. So... does this... does this trigger one of the others to die? Wait, if you give her the lexicon, this whole mission makes a lot more sense because she is going to get the rest of her Rilu's note that the lexicon confirm her there. You also get confirmation because that is where you find the crystal to enter the rest of her lab. Okay. Enemy forces are approaching. They'll commence the attack at any moment. I'll keep an eye out, except my orders don't come from you. They come from Her Majesty, and she told me clear as day to go to the demon lair and eliminate that threat. Wait. What the fuck? So he just abandoned the Sword of Valor. I've literally never seen that before in my life. Why did that happen? You were Lich? The only other time I've ever gone Lich was my first one where I killed him outright. Alright, well. Hello? I told the... oh my god, I hate this. Wait, what? It says that there's loot here. Oh. Apparently I didn't loot that. Went from Lich into Gold Dragon. He did the same thing. Yeah, okay. That's unfortunate. What? Hello? You know what? Two D6 plus 70. Holy shit. 33 of it from power attack. Yeah, imagine my shock that the cold and fire are being just ignored. Didn't keep the title of commander? Yeah. Wait, can I not? Oh, god damn it. Did I move just slightly too far? I'll do this one. Turn off all resistances and immunities so your weapons deal the full damage of all the elements. That's actually really nice. I think if Holrid brings you the Ward Stone to Dresden, you're on a good path for the good outcome here. I also, it's been so long that I don't really remember what the fuck has happened at that point in these games. Wait, what do you mean he's immune to hideous laughter? What? Why? Mind blank. What the fuck? These random ass demons have mind blank? Fuck off. Wait, no, that doesn't do that. No, that's not immunity. That's just a bit... Wait, what the fuck? Cloak of Chaos? Oh, that's so gross. I hate it here. You fucking wrecked. You fucking wrecked. Who do I buff up? Where's Mary at? There you are. Wait, what? Oh, I guess that actually kind of sucks. All right. Good crit. So I'm like losing all of the things here, huh? Wait, what? What? Loot? Oh, it's just, why is this not being highlighted as something that I can loot? Wait, I don't have a swift action? Oh, because I teleported. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to do. No, 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 no. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. So I just have to ignore this then. Right? Alright, so you... I'm gonna send over here. Oh no! We almost took a decent amount of damage. Really? You didn't shoot this guy? Why not? Not far enough away? Or too far away? Not far enough away. What the... Mary, what the fuck? Oh, apparently I missed some loot here. I will fix this. Must loot all the things, must do all the things.
Everything is prepared for the attack, Your Majesty. Good. Terendelev was our protector and friend. It can't be. That's right. It is the commander.
You fucking bitch! God damn it!
There is much we need to discuss, Commander. But it will have to wait. We are preparing for an attack. I hope you will join us in battle. Of course. We can discuss my high-handedness, Commander. You are the commander of the Fifth Crusade. People would address you so even if I were to sign a decree forbidding it. Some things you just cannot take away.
Let's have this conversation with an undead dragon staring us in the face. Let's just do this.
I believe I do owe you a certain candidness. But this conversation may take a while, and we are standing just shy of the goal I have come here to achieve. And now...
I know that Aragorn wouldn't have done that, but I really hate this woman. What? What did we just find? Oh, there's a tiny square. Okay. What? Oh, shit. Okay. That's actually kind of crazy. Holy shit. Well. Yo, we got displacement, sea mantle, haste, and mind blank. Oh my god, all of these are so good to get. Eagle Splinter's probably the least useful of them all. All right, let's take a look. If I could get bark skin shield free foresight? Yeah, there's still a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Wait, what did I have to roll? Oh, I actually had to roll pretty high. A 16 or better. I actually got really lucky there. You know what? You know what? You know what we're gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Holy shit, that was a good chunk of his damage. Still a 78. Damn. So I still needed a 14 to hit, even at max. All right, well, let's help out with that, huh? Oh, we just did it. Okay. Devouring the camp of your Crusader minions at this very moment. Hold up. Oh, that's gonna be nice. Okay, who benefits the most from a +6 belt of perfection? Who benefits the most? Mary gets nothing out of strength. Literally gets nothing out of strength. Aragorn gets nothing out of Dex anymore. I mean, he would get a higher reflex save, but his reflex, like, he's a legend. I'm not worried about the saves, right? Maybe Gimli? It might actually be Gimli. We would be trading 2 straight. Wait. Okay, so that is an upgraded. It's a 5/9, not a 4/8. So it'd be trading 2 con for 2 strength. Like, let's be honest, we don't really need that much Constitution. Right? Do we? Three con because it is 9, not an 8. Yeah, but this is actually a 7, not a 6. Like, so the numbers on the item are still going to show the original. They're not going to show the upgraded because of the trickster ability. So you gotta figure all of those are +1 from what it's actually displaying here. We would only get +2 to Dex. So like, look, if I equip this, right? This isn't gonna go from 36 to 33. Say 36 to 34. And like, if you look at it, like, this doesn't actually, like, we lost 40 health. That's actually not that big a deal when you have 800, almost 900 health before we lose the extra 40, right? That's actually not that big of a deal. Amulet of Mighty Fist +5. What does Bismuth have on? He has a +5. Okay. Ibu, I believe, also has a +5. Yeah. That's right. You have half of the pair. So Shadowfax, it would be the next one. There we go. God, I have a lot of useless amulets. I could literally just sell every single one of these. And oh shit, I completely forgot to do that.
I've been expecting this. This is no time or place for confessions. On the other hand, any fight on the streets of this cursed city could be the last for either one of us. It is better that I open my heart now than later regret not saying what I should have.
Yeah, why were you a bitch?
I have seen many more years than any human is supposed to. I have lived through one lifetime, then another. And all this time, I have been more of a symbol than a living person. 2 words, duty and destiny, fused with my blood, serving as my spine and bones. I forgot how to think outside these notions. You awakened the first human emotions I had felt in a long time. And those emotions were fear and jealousy. Yes, fear of the unknown and jealousy of one who robbed me of my status as the living symbol of the Crusades. I admit it. I do. And I ask for your forgiveness. I sent you into the abyss because I could not fully understand what you were and what to do with you. I hoped that you truly were our salvation, and I was painfully frightened of that being true. That is all I can say.
We're gonna accept the apology because we're a good person, even though I want to say this.
I am glad. Really. This was a desperate push. A desperate attempt to try to change something in this everlasting war. I would not say it was completely aimless. My arcane specialists have long since theorized that fully resolving the matter of the wound would only be possible in its very heart. But we had never come close enough to eyes or threshold to study them thoroughly. That is why I am here, a mad old queen on her last crusade.
Yeah, itchy ear. Itchy ear. Alright, I gotta go. Obviously, I know how this answer... I know what this answer is. It fared horribly. We let everything die.
Here is where we must part. I shall catch my breath.
Hello. +5 Cruel Elder Corrosive Burst, Elven Curved Blade, grants swear +2 Circumstance bonus on attacks, damage rolls against exhausted enemies, which is not something that I deal with. Alright, useless, hooray! Oh damn. There's like a lot of dead people over there. So, okay, if Hulrune abandons the Sword of Valor, does that mean that he's in the Temple of the Stone Manuscripts? Because it kind of looked like that's where he was headed. I wonder if he's actually in here protecting this, and we could go get this, and then this is still safe. No? Then where the fuck did he go? Goes to the final veil or something like that. It reveals a map place. Oh, gross. Crusader camp is no more. The ground is littered with the bodies of knights, torn, bitten, trampled into the dirt and blood. Amidst the carnage, a lonely, useless stick stands out like some mockery of that stone. Empty flagpole that once bore the Sword of Valor. The face of Mimir the scholar is darkened with soot. Her body is charred. Both hands are burnt to the bone. Charlight is face down, claw shredded. Couldn't save you. Wait. But this was the second place that I went to. I thought that if you come here second, the people are dead, but the Sword of Valor is still here. That's unfortunate. Time to go to the hospital then. Or, the library then. Hospital. Why the fuck did I say that? Yeah, I'm incredibly confused about what's happening in this fucking place. Literally nothing of what I expect to happen is actually happening. New crossbow. One of the wielders +5 holy flaming burst light crossbow hits an enemy. All enemies in a 5-foot radius suffer 3d6 holy damage. Success will reflex saving throw halves. Addition, swarps cannot make a reflex save against this effect and always suffer full damage. Oh, interesting. It's actually kind of nice. Yeah, I don't care. Nah. Nah, I don't wanna. Why did it skip his turn? I am confused. Nice. Oh, there's more over here. All right. What? Why can I not charge? Nice crit. Nice crit. Mary's actually taking a decent chunk of damage. This is not ideal. Wait, what is drow form? Animor, assume the form of drow female she once... What is that English? Holy shit, my brain hurts out now. Wow. Animora assumed the form of drow female she once were. So about a week ago, on Twitter, there was a trend on a bunch of people that I followed, and I don't know where this came from, and I'm so glad that it died after a day, where they would just, like, it seemed like they started with a sentence. They then ran it through Google Translate through like 8 different languages and then back into English, and then randomized the order of those words that came back. It was the most obnoxious thing to try to make any sense out of. And like and every single one of them were not supposed to be, you weren't supposed to try to make sense out of them, but I can't help it. I did it anyway. What the fuck do I even do here? Fuck it? Okay. Did a little over 30, 60. We're just truncating here. 100, 130, 160, 190, 220. And that's if we ignore the single digits on every single one of these, so it's probably closer to like 250. That's actually not bad. Not bad, not bad. Oh, maybe it's closer to 3. Oh, no, wait, because we got some damage from good old Aragorn as well. All right, so we're gonna bring you over here. Because I was gonna say, these guys should take extra damage, right? Yeah. All right, the swarms are dealt with. That's a good thing. Oh, wait, did both of those miss animal? So I was able to hit the swarms, but not the boss. All right, sure. That's actually not that big a deal. Oh, this is going to be rough for her. Wait, what? Why did my charge not happen? Whatever. Whatever, it's fine. You're a demon. What? The fuck? Oh, is it because he was over here and it's I hate this game. I hate this game. Hello? 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 Can I... Why is it in... Oh, because of the swarms. It's trying to... Fuck off. All right. So we came in from here. We're still getting... Wait, I never got the taco recipe? I never got this until now. Interesting. What's that give me, by the way? That's it for this area, right? Yeah, we're just done here. Hooray, we did it! I think this might be the worst possible result. Out of everything that has happened, I think that this might be the worst possible result. +4 food bonus on ability scores. Oh, it's that one. Please allow me to... Why can't I shoot him? There we go. All right. Kill him. Kill him? Damn. Wait, what just happened? You can just do that? Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Oh, everybody fell over. All right, there we go. And let's get everybody mounted again, huh? Where is Bill? No! What? No, you goddamn it! Oh, there's a big motherfucker right there. Hi. Good buddy. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Come on. Come on down. Come on. Little buddy. Alright, what do I do with you? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take some of these off of my fucking hotbar, because I just never use them. Like, Vanish, I'm never using. Alright. Uh... Actually kind of surprised that we hit there. Hello, Philemon. How are you today? Undecisive? Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just gonna skip. I'm just gonna skip. Why are you so slow? Wait, why could you literally not get the thing? What? When did he do what? I'm confused. Super Rumble, Digimon World 2003, or install the demo for Time Strangers since the demo save will carry over, or on release, so many options. Or you can play Hades 2 because that just came out this week too. Not your type of game? Fair enough. I can't believe... Oh, it's a reflex save. I was about to say, I can't fucking believe that this big motherfucker just failed that. That's crazy. Watch people play Hades 1. I love those games. I have been thoroughly enjoying my time playing that game. Not buying any new games. That's fair. That is fair. Boo! Also, boo. Stop it. What? What? Wait, what did we just do that pushed him back? Wait, what just happened? I have forgotten what we have on here. Oh, okay, so that's where the cause fear spell came from. Oh, okay, so that's part of it. It might just be this. Yeah, okay. Got him. Got him. All right, what's in the basement? What's in the basement? Bodies? Probably. Oh man, imagine. Imagine my shock that there are bodies in the basement. I have not. I have never played a Digimon game in my life, actually. I grew up in... Hello, is Adamantine Golem. There's a lot of Adamantine Golems around here. Now, as soon as I loot this, is this gonna cause them to wake up? No. Why should I want to... There we go. I was like, what's gonna trigger them? Because obviously something will. Wait, really? Yeah, so I grew up... Sorry, I kind of got distracted by the game. So I grew up in a time where it was almost like the Star Trek Star Wars thing. You had to make a choice. You were either a Pokemon kid or you were a Digimon kid. There was no crossing these borders. These were hard lines in the sand. You know, you got Star Trek versus Star Wars, you got Nintendo versus Sega, you got Pokemon and Digimon. You don't cross those lines. I crossed the Nintendo Sega lines and it almost killed me. So yeah, I was a Digimon, or not a Digimon, I was a Pokemon fanboy. The only Digimon, so here's the reason. There is actually a reason that I was not a huge fan of Digimon. I am not a fan of negative progression. I am not a fan of negative progression. And my first introduction to Digimon was through the anime. I was watching the anime, I was like, oh, this is cool, you know, they're going around, they got, you know, the little, you know, Charmander knockoff, yada yada. I think Digimon actually came first before Pokemon, but I was introduced to Pokemon before Digimon, so to me, Agumon was knockoff Charmander. And then, you know, they would digivolve. And I was like, oh, cool. They have a stronger version. They evolved. They are now a stronger version of what they were before. They can now go and do whatever the fuck. And then they went back to their original form, to their little baby form. And I was immediately out. I was immediately out. Not necessarily saying that there's something wrong with that, because there's not. There's obviously not. It's just a personal preference of mine. I do not like if I have my little like monster, you know, fighting thing, I will always prefer, oh, they are stronger forever now. Can find the best Dwarven Urgoth. This one right here. All right, let's see what it looks like. Are you correct? It's +5 Keen, Construct, Bane, Dwarven Urgosh, grants its winner +6 insight bonus on initiative rolls. Increases base speed by 10 feet and grants a +2 dodge bonus to AC against huge and bigger enemies. How do I actually feel about this weapon? Like, obviously, all of these things are insanely good, right? So, +6 insight bonus on initiative. I think this is the only insight initiative bonus that I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever seen it on. Base speed increased by 10. This stacks with haste. This stacks with all the other things, right? So that's also very good, especially for dwarves who start slow. Is great against the living armors, I bet. Grants +2 dodge bonus to AC against huge and bigger enemies. We fight a lot of huge and bigger enemies at the end of the game here. And dodge bonuses stack with each other. So that's also nice. Keen and Construct Bane. That's the issue that I'm having with this. If you are trying to go into, if you're building for Dwarven Urgosh, you're gonna have improved critical, right? You're gonna have improved critical if you are building to use these weapons specifically. So that's one of the reasons that I don't really like Keen or haste items. I don't really like Keen or haste items because the overwhelming majority of the time, you're going to have haste or you're going to have improved critical or both, right? So I don't really like those two weapon affixes. Speed are good for dual wielding. But I guess as the offhand, because haste doesn't give you a bonus to offhand. Yeah. So I get, yeah, that's true. I actually never thought about that. So that's a fair point. But Keen doesn't really do anything unless this is a weapon that you're not building your character around, in which case you're not going to have weapon focus or potentially greater weapon focus. You're not going to have weapon specialty or specialization or greater weapon specialization. Like, yeah, Keen is not great. And also Construct Bane. So, Ricardo, you will fight at least one more Construct. Maybe so. However, that is one enemy that this actually works with. Versus the 8 billion demons that we're going to be fighting for the rest of this game. So, the extra stuff, the insight bonus, the dodge bonus, all that stuff really fucking good. Really fucking good. It's just the two main. Oh wait, let's see what else we got on it actually. Oh, we're starting to lag. Oh my god, are you kidding me? It gave speed as well. Well, actually, wait, because this is a dual weapon, speed actually isn't terrible. Because it does give it does give the extra action. Love that you get it immediately after fighting a lot of... Yeah, like, this is something that you would want before the fight that we just had. Right. Also, I love that we were just talking shit on speed, and then we get a speed on this. But also, like you guys said, it does give you an extra attack on your offhand, and this is a double weapon, right? So it would actually it would actually benefit it. Brilliant energy, monstrous humanoid, anarchic, magical beast, caustic corrosive, brilliant energy frost, ghost touch flaming, greater shock animal. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna reset because I am starting to get a bit of the lag. Lag reset. Oh, apparently I had another save that was named lag reset. Alright. I'm actually also going to turn off this fan because it is starting to get... The room has chilled out. Waiting. Oh, so I was playing a little bit of God of War Ragnarok off stream. I was practicing the Gna fight. And I actually think that next week, when we go back in, I should be able to finish the Gna fight like probably within the first half hour. Bunch of good scimitars for Kingmaker, right? Right. My brain just... Oh, actually, while I'm waiting on this to load in, I'm going to go grab another drink because I'm out. I will be back in just a moment. Well, as soon as I say that, it fucking... missed the button. All right, I'm back. Oh. I grabbed my drink and then I didn't actually drink anything out of it. All right, time to leave. So, I was warned that I need to get the... well here, let me continue exploring over here. Oh. Why were you not showing up on the... Oh god. Okay, there we go. Why? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Why was this guy not showing up on my map? Holy shit. We actually won. Okay. Yeah. Pokemon idea for a run now that you're almost done. Do a hardcore Nuzlocke with only your HM slaves. Let's start off with a Paris. We die. We, like, immediately die. Paris does not beat Brock on Nuzlocke rules. Because, like, on hardcore, you have a level cap against, gym leaders in major fights, don't you? Where am I? Yeah. Give them the moves you normally give them. So Lapras will use Strength and Serve, Paris Cut and Dig, and Spearow Fly. Your Paris, well, your Paris is a cheater. Oh, hey. Oh, this is where we literally just were. And then this is... This is how you get over to... What moves does Paris learn by level 14? Scratch. And literally just Scratch. Is it Stud Sport level 13? Oh, there it is. Hi, friend. Oh my god. I'm gonna turn off fucking turn-based. Alright, there we go. We did it! Hooray! Lapras starts with water gun. You can do it with her. Like, the problem is that, like... Like, okay, so say we do Lapras. Lapras isn't actually going to be that much different than what we already do for a Lapras run. The reason I say that is because we're gonna have Surf and Strength, which Strength just replaces Body Slam, so it's slightly weaker, but it's not really that big a deal. And then we could just literally do just a normal Lapras solo run once we get it, pretty much. Oh, there's a door here. Wait. Because you have a level cap, can get rid of sand attack, and you cannot lose. Well, yeah, like, yeah. Have I ever done a Nuzlocke? I don't think I've ever actually done a Nuzlocke. I mean, I guess technically I have, because I have done deathless runs before. You did one with random Pokemon and moves. Was that a Nuzlocke or was that just... Did I thought that was just a randomizer. It's been so long I kind of forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember. Reset like 6 times or more. Did I? Okay. Yeah, I was like, I guess it wasn't really that difficult because I just don't remember it. Oh. You know what? No, Bill! Bill's dead! Wait, why can't I just not loot? Hello, please? Hello? Somebody loot? Excuse me? What's happening? Belt of Perfection plus 4 aggressive wear, DR3, and additional 46 slashing damage on any critical hit while the wearer is raging, including demonic rage. Oh, Frodo got a negative level somewhere? Gimli? The problem is that... I mean, I guess so, right? We would lose another 2 con, 2 dex, and 2 strength. The dex doesn't really matter. The dex really doesn't matter because, like, we only have a 1 max dex bonus for AC. Our reflex saving throw is actually pretty damn good anyway. Guess we could do that. Who do we give the perfection belt to? Do we just give it to... After finishing his, you'll finally be able to start a dance of masks. Oh my god! Imagine a world where I could actually do that thing. Okay, where did that other belt go? Okay. I do kind of, because like we actually don't have a strength, but well, we have full strength. But this would actually be a +3 to our strength bonus and our dex as well, right? So we would actually be, and con obviously, but con is already an even, so the extra +1 doesn't actually matter. So we're actually going to get a +2 to our strength and dex bonuses. Just quite nice, actually. Movies with your best friend back then together. Same guy who now claims he doesn't know why we never talked again after ignoring me during middle school and 10th grade. I watched the first, I think it was the first Digimon movie. The one where the computer virus is trying to nuke the whole world. Like, actually launch nuclear bombs. In DVD, remember those? I do. I do. What am I looking for? What am I doing? With tamers? I don't even know what that is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Like I said, the only one that I know, the only one that I have seen is the very first Digimon movie. Dude with 2 miniguns? That's funny. That's really funny. Alright, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna heal up a bit. Alright. There we go. Oh, okay. We're not just back out in the world. We will be once we go through here. Okay. So what is in this room? Why did Frodo not cast a spell yet? What the fuck? What are you doing, Frodo? It's a good thing that you got that off once the fight was over. Man, I'm so glad that you were able to do that. Oh, a Midnight Bolt. Okay. Roll bad as initiative. I don't care. Excuses. Also, why does it always take me 2 tries? Like, why does it take 2 fucking dismiss spells before it actually dismisses the spell? I'm also not a huge fan of that particular aspect of this. Because you don't hit the spell area correctly? That would be reasonable if it happened once. It happens literally every time. Oh, shit. Where's Pippin at? Why are you there? Oh, no, wait, that's Mary. That's no Mary. That's not Pippin. Breath of Life into Mary. All right. Okay, that is literally the first time that it's ever happened, the first try. Oh, that's not actually a door? Wait. So what's the point of this place? This is just an extra fight that I didn't need to do. Or maybe not. Barding? Wait. +5 full bard aggressive wearer, 10d6 additional bludgeoning damage on a successful charge. It also makes the wearer immune to stunned and staggered conditions. Hold up. Because I think he's the only one. Oh, no, wait. The Midnight Bolt for Discari? Well, I was talking specifically about that last fight, because that last fight, I guess it's for this, right? For this item, for the barding. Should I mean, it's a +7 to AC, right? And a 57 AC is pretty good, right? Pretty... 55, why? Why 55? Oh, wait, is it, max dex bonus? That's what it is. Okay. Wait. Why is her model black? Is that the barding? No. I just realized this. Why is her model black and not purple? Like, I see that it's got, like, purple accents, but she's, like, entirely purple in her portrait. Why is she a black dragon and not a purple dragon? These are strange. Stone skin? Oh, maybe. Maybe. She should have that. Yeah, so she does have stone skin. I guess that's true. Oh, wait. Nobody else has blackface on because of stone skin. Why is my dragon wearing blackface? I don't appreciate this. All right. Oh, all right, we got it. We got it. It was close, but we got it. Why is like that is actually one thing that I don't quite get. All right, you know what? We're just gonna have everyone stop. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. All right. So, I said everyone stop. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by multiple traps. Why is... What the fuck? As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by multiple demons, why does real time seem to be so much more deadly than turn-based? Like, I get that I'm not, like, using my turns to their best while in real time, but even still, like, that, it seems like it vastly inflates the damage that I take. What have I done and what have I not done? Apparently I have not done this place. Alright. Wait. But I have been here. Bill is dead here. Oh, there was a door that I didn't unlock. Okay. Get hit more by more enemies. In turn-based, you can kill enemies before they move. In real time, that is harder. That's actually fair. That's actually entirely fair. Wait, why is that done? Wait, why is animal growth off of Shadowfax? Tax of opportunity and that kind of stuff. That's fair. That's fair. Sort by name. Animal growth. Oh, because it's Aragorn casting it. That's why. It's Aragorn casting it, that's why. Okay. Some skill checks in there take time. One of them takes like 30 minutes. Really? Not aware. I was not aware. Did not realize. I was just going to chalk it up to the fact that we've been in this area for a while. All right, what is this house? The place that I've already been to. Oh, it's this place. Got it. Okay, what loot am I missing from here? Oh, it's down there. Hello? +5 light shield grants aware, +15 bonus on lower nature skill checks, +3 competence bonus to AC against unarmed and natural attacks. Area with the buildings is a bit confusing. Yeah. I could get across there with Dimension Door. That's how we do it in the speedrun. But I'm trying not to use strategeries that are not actually legal. Think it drained you? That could happen for sure. Okay. How the hell am I able to get to there from here, but not from here? Would I walk right past it? The fuck? Also, where the hell am I going? Wait, do I have to go all the way around and then through here to get to there? Holy shit. Okay, so this is actually like just a fucking... Oh, it's not. I can go there. So what is this area? Oh, it's an MMO. Yeah, I've stopped playing it. I stopped playing MMOs a long time ago. Oh, hi. Single player MMO mostly where you can play with people if you want. A little like Final Fantasy 14. I've never played Final Fantasy 14. Wait, why is everybody off of the horses now? Oh, because animal growth fell off, that's why. Oh my god, Gandalf actually got a kill. Where the hell does this lead me? Where am I? Yeah, so I have played, when it comes to MMOs, I played WoW for years and years. Like an excessive amount of time playing WoW. I played... Fuck, what was it called? Rift. I played Rift for a bit. And then I realized that it was just like incredibly grindy and the rifts were not really that much fun, honestly. That's pretty much it. Another quicken meta magic. This is the athletics check to get across, right? No. Where's the athletics check to get across? Could you move? Could you move more swiftly, please? I would appreciate it. Most fun I had recently trying any game again. Hell yeah. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I just have like absolutely zero investment in Digimon. Just period. Just play that and drop the MMO? Maybe. I have always been of the opinion that if a game starts feeling like an obligation more than a if a game starts feeling like an obligation more than a something that you want to do, it starts feeling like something you have to do. I would recommend dropping it immediately. Pretty much. I was about to say, can I wait, why is I forgot I had Gandalf selected specifically. Don't have to care about Digimon to enjoy games like Digimon World 2003 because the fun of the game is from exploration. That's fair. That's fair. I'm mainly speaking from the point of view of this is why I, you know, never looked into this game. This is why I haven't really paid that much attention to it. That kind of thing. Yep. We're gonna do this. If I knew everything about the game, I wouldn't have to try it out, would I? Yeah. I mean, not necessarily true. You can know everything about a game and still enjoy the gameplay enough to want to play it. Could still. Wait, what the fuck? How do I get here? I want to get here. How do I get there? Wait, I'm like legitimately confused. I thought that athletics check was going to let me get to Discari. Is it here? Oh, I think it's here. Doing a shift for 8 hours every day. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that for sure. Just feels like you're doing that again. Yeah. Oh no, he did damage. He did an amount of damage. Hello? Just off of a random corpse, huh? +5 Furious Bleed, Great Axe lands a killing blow. He gains fast healing 10 for... Wait a second. Once per encounter, one of the wearers +2 weapon is paralyzed, staggered, stunned, or petrified. Or entangle this over the weapon's damage is repeatedly. This weapon also does 18 when crit range. Each time this +2 Thunder Grid X lands a hit on an enemy, the enemy must pass a fort save DC 20, or the next attack uses an enemy deals additional 5 slashing damage. I think we swap that for the Gore Feaster. I feel like we swap out Lethal Squall. It was funny. Yeah, like, I mean, obviously, like, the fun aspect is the most important one. I also think that we swap these two. Like, yes, the Gravesinger has a higher crit threat range, but I think that the Gore Feaster... Let me just double check. Furious... Yeah, so we have a better attack bonus and damage. Just for the Furious, it's worth it. Yeah, and then the bleed isn't really that big a deal, right? Like an extra 1d6. Like Ghost Touch is also really good if we run into Ghosts. Lawful Outsider is good if we run into Lawfuls. But the main thing is like the Furious. That is a +8 weapon now. Yeah, pretty much. I'm shocked that I was able to get all the way up to this guy. Get fucked. Yo, nice. Hi, friend. I'm starting to get sleepy. We're close, though. We're close. We're close. We're close. We're close. We're close. What does Furious do? It gives you a plus... Whenever you're raging, it gives you a +2. Like, it increases the bonuses of your rage by another +2. Also, just something about playing games on a controller is calming me right now. I don't know why. I mean, like, that actually makes sense, because, like, if you're on a controller, then you could just kind of sit back and relax. Whereas, like, with mouse and keyboard, you kind of, like... Mouse and keyboard kind of incentivizes the shrimp posture. Whereas a controller allows you to sit back and, like, just chill more. Cyber I also played only on controller. I don't really play that much on controllers anymore. Oh. Oh, shit. Wait, I'm out of that? But I could just get... I think we just do this, right? Now, we could have this be Boromir and Sam working together. And that guarantees it. It does relegate Sam back to the, back to the helper role instead of the main one for cooking. But he is still our cook, basically. So I think this is fine. I'm also starting to very seriously droop. So. It is going to be time. And off. Do the thing. Alright. Don't fall asleep. I'm not gonna. Not until we beat it. But the sleepies are here. They have arrived. Alright. We're here. We're here. We're finally here. We're finally here. Alright, so yesterday I said 15 attack rolls.
I know you came down from heaven and even scooped to a conversation with that flighty killer Nocticula, the Crusader goddess, and the lady in shadow. So that is how far you are willing to go to be rid of me.
Wait. Hold up. What is this now? +6 Cold Iron Longsword in the hands, Holy Avenger. Wait, were you being mean? I didn't even catch that. I did not. I did not catch that as being a mean thing to do. Alright, so 15 attack rolls. So this is 12 of them. Oh, shit. Okay. Never mind. We're definitely going to be taking more than that. It's actually not that big a deal. As soon as I get like Frodo and Gandalf and even Pippin, and I can start dispelling his shit, it's not gonna be that big a deal. Alright, so we got a couple of hits on. But those were just wait, he failed his oh no, Shadowfax failed his saving throw. I'm gonna do this. Wait, let me actually look. What? So he's got Bark Skin, so that's a +5. Horrifying Splendor. Another +5. And a +6 to all ability scores, so that's actually like a +8. Shield is +5 or 4. Another +4 there. That's not a spell. Horrifying Splendor. We shall see about that. Probably not. Like, in all honesty, probably not, but... let's do this. What is your spell resistance? 40? What song do I sing? Damn. Damn. Also, look at all those -2s. He's at a -10. Because of all that shit. Alright, anyway, time to start dispelling stuff. Ooh. Okay, so that's actually pretty hard to do. We rolled a 17 and we still failed. But Pippin is also not somebody I think... Oh, shit. I forgot to do this before the fight started. Damn. 27, so I need a 13 on him. Gandalf is like the big one. Nice. Wait, why can't Gandalf move? Why is Gimli way the hell up here? Wait, he dispelled Barkskin from himself. Ah! Dumbass. Well, there we go.
Impossible. I am chaos and death. I am the end of times. I cannot be defeated.
Didn't use a bolt again? Yeah, I forgot. Well, like, okay, so here's the thing. The last time I needed to use a bolt against Baphomet, it was like a story thing after the fight. So I kind of was thinking about, like, that. And also I'm tired and I've also just played forgot. I'm going to be entirely honest. Wait, so he lived? Or did he actually die? Can't believe the dumbass fucking dispelled Barkskin from himself. That's funny. No, he died? Okay. That's like one of those things, like, I'm so used to fake outs where I'm like, there's not a body. He fell into an endless abyss. I refuse to accept this. I actually did mean to use the bolt on him, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna use it on him. Everything's fine. Yeah, I totally forgot to use the bolt. I'm gonna be entirely honest. The thought of, well, it might be a thing. Ow. The thought of, well, it might be a thing that we, bolt. I have 5 of them? Okay, sure, why not? Also, Mary, we're gonna give you this. All right. Yeah. The hour has come. Oh, he summoned a swarm. Okay. Shocking that he could do such a thing. I know. Wait, really? It'd been really funny if we fucking killed him with Master Slayer. He is not immune to it. That would be so funny. I realize that I'm kind of going hard on him again when, also I forgot to use the bolt. I forgot to use the bolt again. Kinda don't want to use any more spells on him. I'm not gonna lie. Although I can do this. This will not kill him. $36. 56. Ah. All right. I'm just gonna pass. Damn, the swarm actually needed a pretty decent save against that. Obviously, Discari needs to get literally a nat 1 or better, but the other one... so yeah, we could just immediately get a bunch of his stuff dispelled because we're guaranteed a nat 20. Barks get Foresight, Shield, True Sing, and Freedom of Movement. Hell yeah. We hold off on this. Gandalf is stunned again because fuck it, why not? Wait. What did he? Oh, he got Unholy Aura. Dude, he keeps, like, dropping his AC. Why are spells and letter? I think it's a accessibility option. All right. Kill him. Got him. Yeah, I can't remember what option I turned on to do that, but I think it is one of the in-game options, I'm fairly certain.
Impossible. I am chaos and death. I am the end of times. I cannot be defeated.
All right, cool. Woo! It's from the Bag of Tricks mod. Maybe. That's possible. That's definitely possible. So, if you remember, way back when I did speedruns of this game, I would fairly consistently get a bug in this area where I would skip the cutscene where we're running away while the camera is shaking, and then the camera continues to shake as I leave the area. It actually made it harder to leave the area because the camera shaking would make it harder to click on the exit button. Hooray, we did it. I love that. I love that Bismuth and Gandalf are fucking stuck, apparently. He is gone. He is no more. The Demon Lord has perished. He has freed our realm of his dark presence. Poor city, the capital of our own nation, it has become a snare for both demons and mortals. I heard the cries of the dying even before they rang out. They are dead. They have fallen along with the city, but such was the cost of this victory. Which you've accomplished is unheard of. Which is not. You must not squander this chance. Forces have already gathered near Dresden to set out on the last march. Into the heart of the wound, we await your return. Well, discard you now. He returned to the abyss to his rasping wrists, but he did not return the victor. The great demon lord, the usher of the apocalypse, failed to kill a mortal. He failed. I'm not sure what hurt him more, your power or the realization of his defeat. He's arrogant to the point of arrogant to the point of insanity, but it's more likely that he'll bide his time rather than launch another attack and risk everything. And while he's recovering, you'll have enough time to complete your mission and rid us of the world wound. What happens to the sword? Cannot know for certain, but I can feel it. The relic hasn't left our plane. Was it stolen or lost? That remains unknown. But I foresee that you'll find it yet. Your bond is too strong to be severed so easily. Crusader of Indomitable Spirit, his fight is over, and the abyss has swallowed his body. Things clear. Hooray, we did it. Oh my god, Gandalf, you fucking old bastard. Get up here. Someone that gives you the numbers on the puzzle pieces. Maybe. That would make sense. That would make sense. God, that part made those puzzles so much easier. Just tuned in. Did you have anyone else that's a lich, or was Aragorn the only one? Couldn't eat Galfrey? Just Aragorn. But I wanted to do something different. I've literally never spared Galfrey in that. Ever. Ever, ever. So I wanted to do something a bit different. We're gonna... Oh! It's still the same day. I did not realize it was still the same day. Okay. By the way, speaking of those fucking puzzles, we still don't have them. We still don't have the pieces. I'm assuming they're in these 3 places. I'm assuming that that's where these are. Maybe there's another spot over here or something. I don't know. Oh, we also have the Bone Hills to get to. Oh, there's an army down here, too. There's 2 demon armies. Oh, my God. And, of course, the stronger one's going up against my weaker army. Well, we could get rid of the 5 demons, potentially. What? Wait. These are demons. Why did none of them get banished? Wow. That's kind of crazy. Minotaurs aren't demons, and Galu may be too expensive. That, I guess so. Yeah. That's a little unfortunate. So we got to go down here. I mean, I might as well just deal with these guys, right? And you know what? We'll do one last thing before we call it for the day. We'll do one more thing before we call it for the day. Easy peasy. All right. It's a little bit early. Not too bad though. Not too bad. I am gonna call it here because I need a nap before I go into work today. It has been a week. Oh, hey, got a level up. Master of Maneuver, probably 100%. Yeah, 100,000%. We want more units in this army. That actually will allow me to incorporate those skeletons into the army. Imagine. Okay. So, nope, we're not loading a game. Nope, we're not loading a game. Back to Dresden, then the final push. Hell yeah. Okay, so plans for the next week. And you know what? We're going to do the next 2 weeks. Cuz not next week but the week after we got some fun stuff. So next Tuesday we're going to be continuing the Cubone run, who I meant to name Kobold and forgot. So I'm probably going to just like hop over to Lavender Town real quick and rename him. And then we will continue on with Kobold, the Cubone. So we will be doing that next Tuesday. Wednesday, we have basically finished off God of War Ragnarok. We have the Gna fight, and then we have the Valhalla DLC, and then we are done. I mentioned earlier, I practiced the Gna fight a bit off stream. I just felt like playing more God of War, if I'm going to be entirely honest. And I do think that it'll probably take about half hour at most to beat her on Wednesday, and then we could spend the rest of the day doing Valhalla stuff. Next Friday and Saturday, we're going to be doing more WOTR stiffs. The week after, however, I do not work that Wednesday or that Tuesday. I requested Wednesday off. They gave me Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm not going to complain. Because scheduling overnights at Walmart is really fucking stupid. They don't know how to differentiate between, oh, he wanted Wednesday off. Well, his Tuesday shift goes into Wednesday, therefore we also have to give him Tuesday off. It's dumb. But anyway, I have that day off because of the congressional hearing that they are pulling the Twitch, Reddit, Discord, and Steam CEOs in to talk about radicalization on the platforms. And I want to watch it. And I've decided that I'm going to live stream it. So that's going to be 9 a.m. that Wednesday. So that is Wednesday the 8th. Wednesday the 8th, I will be popping in on a live stream to do a live react to the congressional hearing. And I can't wait to see Dan Clancy squirm. I hope he shows up. It's not a subpoena. They're not being forced to show up. They have been invited to go. And I hope he has the balls. I hope he has the balls. I don't think that he does. I think that he's a coward and that he's going to hide until they force him to show up. But I hope that he has the balls to show up because I want to see him squirm on the stand. Either way, I think that it's going to be very interesting to see what comes of that particular hearing. So we're going to do a live react to it that Wednesday morning. The Tuesday before, since I do not have to work, I think I'm probably going to do Eevee. I think of the Pokemon that we haven't done, if they didn't subpoena him, it's smarter for him to not go. I mean, yes and no. Yes and no. Like, yeah, he's not going to have to answer any difficult questions, but everyone's going to call him out on not going if he doesn't. Like, he's 100% in a catch-22. It is still probably better for him to not go. But if he doesn't go, they're just going to subpoena him at, later on anyway. So he's going to have to answer these questions whether he wants to or not. And I hope he does it on that Wednesday. But anyway, so Tuesday. That Tuesday, so this is October the 7th. October the 7th, we're going to be starting the Eevee run. And by starting, I mean we're going to be doing the Eevee run. Now, the reason that I'm doing Eevee specifically, A, we have not done that run yet. B, Eevee, if I remember correctly from J-Rose, who, if you don't know, the whole reason that I'm doing my Pokemon solo runs is because I was inspired by J-Rose to do them. If I remember correctly, Eevee was one of his one of the worst runs that he had to deal with. So it is going to be a difficult run. It is going to take a while. So we're going to be doing that on that Tuesday because that way I can do it all in one stream. So yeah, we'll be doing Eevee on the 7th. On the 8th at 9 a.m., we're going to be doing a live react to the congressional hearing. Wednesday evening, I might do a later stream than normal because I feel like that congressional hearing is going to go for a couple of hours, which means I'm going to have to stay up way later than I normally do. So I might sleep in that night. We might do a later stream. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. And yeah, that's kind of the plan for like the next week and a half. I can't wait for the 8th. I can't wait, dude. I'm so excited for that hearing. I'm so excited to watch that shit. It's gonna be fun. It's probably gonna be boring as fuck, actually, but I'm gonna make it fun. I'm gonna try to. I might take an edible before I do it, just so that I'm loopy as fuck while I go through, so I can laugh at it harder. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. Oh, by the way, if you haven't done so already and you enjoyed the stream, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 500. I will be forcing myself to play Elden Ring if we get to 500 / when we get to 500. So if you haven't hit that subscribe button, it would be much appreciated. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Thank you. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I hope y'all have a good evening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. And thanks for watching. If you would like to help support the channel, you can do so by following, subscribing, joining the Discord, or maybe even checking out the Patreon or Throne links down below.